Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Sorry it's been so long. I've been super busy trying to get all these parts in for you guys. But I just wanted to touch base with you guys and say Happy New Year and Merry Christmas. And hope you guys are having a good start to year 2023 and hopefully everyone's been safe over the holiday period. Today I thought I'd update you guys on the parts that I've been getting over the last, I think it's been almost 4 or 5 months since the last video, so we're getting very close. I'm busy talking to machine shops, finalising everything to send all the parts away. I will be getting the machine shop to build the head and the block, but don't worry, every conversion part that is necessary I'll cover myself with my dad and I. So don't worry, we'll be doing that, but they're just going to do all the fiddly bits I just don't have enough knowledge about yet to do. But definitely as the channel grows and stuff, we'll definitely be doing our own builds, but for now, just the money I put into it, I kind of want a professional to kind of build that for us. So I need to send the head away to get built first so I can get the specs to get the pistons made because they're going to be custom because it's a stroker kit. I also wanted to thank you guys for the 136 subscribers we have now. That's awesome. Just want to keep growing the family, and I've got a goal is to get to 300 at the end of this year, if not more. My goal is also to have the car fully running, hopefully moving on its own power by November this year so we can get it to fours and rotors. So that'll be our first event that we can hopefully go to. I'm busy working on maybe doing a booth. I've been working behind the scenes with a bit of a merch brand coming along. If you guys kind of follow the Instagram stuff, you might see a couple of designs coming up on there that will definitely be coming out this year as well. So if you guys want to support me a bit more, I'll give you guys a link to all that stuff once it comes out. But even if you don't, a like and subscribe is all I need. That's awesome. But if you guys want to help me a little bit more, once that merch comes out, just go ham on that. Apart from that, let's get into the parts that I've got. I'm sure you guys are itching to see what I've brought. I brought some pretty cool stuff. So all these parts are pretty much supporting parts to make the power that I want. So there are definitely other companies you guys can work with, but these are the companies I've chosen and done my research on. So definitely go do your own research and see who you want to work with. But these are all just supporting parts, so these aren't the conversion parts because I already kind of covered some of them in the last video. So I thought I'd start from the bottom, work my way up. So you guys probably saw in the thumbnail, we've got a gritty extended oil pan. More oil capacity really, so your engine definitely won't starve. That's a pretty cool piece. I quite like gritty stuff, so it's feels like really good quality as well. And I've heard there's some issues with the threads back here with some aftermarket ones that aren't as good, so definitely buy the good stuff, guys. You don't want to spend all the money on some stuff and then cheap out on others and then you end up blowing your motor or for whatever reason something else happens. So definitely save up and get the good stuff, so that's cool. Gritty oil sump. So as you guys know, we've been working with spool imports in Australia with our stroker kit, and our crank has just arrived. Well, it arrived a few weeks ago, a month ago now, but got our big stroker crank, so we're going 2.2 boys. So that's awesome, brand new crank. It's freaking heavy, so I'll put that back in the box. But I think I've already showed you guys. We're also running the spool imports forged. I think they're H-beam or I-beam con rods. I can't remember. It's on the box, but they're definitely forged and they're rated to an insanely high horsepower rating. They said on the website. So H-beam rods. There we go. You guys can see. Camera's going to focus on that. There we go. H-beam rods. So yeah, again, I'm not sponsored at the moment by any of these companies, so if you do want to get some decent parts at these companies up. So that's the rest of the parts for the block at the moment, but I got a huge shipment for the head, and we have SR20 ARP main studs. So those are pretty much gonna keep our crank in place and stop that stuff from moving, ties everything together, and that'll hold down our girdle plate as well that we got. So you guys probably saw that in the last video as well. So as I was saying in some of the last videos, in this video we got some Calford cams, SR20VET cams. I think we went with the 184 ST turbo cams. So they have a few selections that you can choose from, but I choose the Pro street cams, so they got a drag cam, a street cam, and then like an advanced street cam, which is what I went for. That's pretty much what it looks like there. So you got the two outer lobes, and then you got an inner lobe, so pretty much that works like your VTEC, I guess. I think I covered it. I can't remember how it works. I think it runs on the 2, and then once you high revs it runs on 1. So that's freaking awesome. It's freaking hot here, boys, but sweating. It's like 28 degrees in here. So we've actually ended up going with the full Calford Cams head setup. So we've got the Beehive springs and titanium retainers. So they are just stronger, hold everything tight and stop the springs from flying off and all that type of stuff. So I also got the Calford Cam adjustable cam gears. So those will be good just for tuning, just trying to get some extra horsepower out and all that other type of stuff. If we were going to refresh the head, we got some new stem seals as well. So they pretty much asked what I was building and they gave me all the right ones that I needed. And we also got these seals as well, new valve seats. Also got some Mazworks ARP head studs. So these ones aren't the half, I think they're the half-inch ones you can also get. So these aren't the half-inch ones, these ones are just the Mazworks ARP. So these ones are a little bit longer. The half-inch ones, I'm pretty sure you have to re-drill your bolts for those to fit. So these ones pretty much, they bottom out on the block. I'm sure you guys already heard all this story, but I thought I'd go with them just to make sure that I got enough clamping force to hold the head down, because we're going to be pushing a lot of boost. I couldn't say no to the sales that they were having for Black Friday, so we got ourselves a Haltech ECU. So we're always going to get a Haltech, but I thought, some of you guys say Haltech, whatever country you're from, but I thought I'd go with Haltech just because they seem pretty good, and I did a bit of research with them. So they give you a wee USB stick so you can do all your tuning and keep some information on that and whatever. And we went with the Elite 1500. So that's pretty much your, I guess, your ultimate ECU for a 4-cylinder. So you got the 2500, which is for 6 cylinders as well. So this will do everything and much more than we need. Pretty much everything I have with me now. I got some Mazworks shimless valves, but I was speaking to my tuner and like an idiot, I didn't research these enough. So now we got some oversized valves coming from Mazworks, as well as SR20 bolt kit coming and some valve locks. Again, the goal is to have the car running at the least by November this year, which is going to be a big push, but I know we can do it. And hopefully I'll have some merch out for you guys this half of this year, so you guys can support the channel and support the build more. Thanks for watching, guys. Happy New Year, and I'm sorry it took so long to get another video out. We'll be a bit more consistent this year and get some more update videos going for you guys. Stay tuned, a lot of exciting stuff coming. I know you guys are excited to see the build, and just wait a little bit longer for me and we'll get stuck into the juicy stuff. Thank you, have a good one.